actually a graduate now, that has prepared a response speech on behalf of the graduating class. Todd Johnson is from the Danville campus, and Jamie Summers is from our Charleston campus. Todd? And then Jamie.
The bionic woman is giving the speech. Yeah, let this guy down. Let this guy down.
So, first of all, I think I'd ask everybody to recognize the graduates for their accomplishment again. I think we did a fantastic job, the entire faculty this outfit, so big hand for them. And I know Alicia alluded to it, a lot of the different speakers have alluded to it. Don't forget to thank yourselves as well. The family and friends that have been here and supported us as we've navigated this process, we could not have made it through this without you. So thank you again, recognize yourself for those efforts. So, my name is Todd Johnson. Some of you also know me as Toddgy, and I'm fortunate to have been selected by my peers to speak with you today. Actually, I think they chose me because they were afraid they would have been selected otherwise. So, I didn't grow up wanting to be a nurse. Actually, nursing is going to be my third career. I won't go into the details on that, but I think I found the right place, and this is where I need to be, and I think we all have. We came to Lakeview as a class from both coasts of the United States, from the north and the south, from all across Illinois and the Midwest. And we've all gone through some major life changes while we've been here. We've lost jobs, we've gotten jobs, we've made new friends, and we've lost some old ones that no longer had time for us. Some have gotten married or engaged, some have lost family members and friends, and some have enjoyed the birth of a new child. Through it all, we've had a job to do. And we're here today because we were able to keep our focus and get that job done. I remember sitting at orientation 60 months ago and looking around the room and thinking, wow, I am old enough to be just about everybody's father. I didn't know anybody, but that didn't last for long. We made friends, we worked together as groups with each other, and now we can share in the joy of a job well done. So today I want to remind my fellow graduates of a few things before we go out and actually do this for a living. The first thing is, you will never again spend your Sunday evening doing quizzes on Prep U. Now, you will do continuing education and certifications. You'll never again spend hours and hours on a care plan for a grade. Now you'll come up with one for each of your multiple patients you're caring for, and they will grade you. You'll never again practice a postpartum assessment on a classmate and discover she's 12 weeks pregnant while you're listening to her bowel sounds. Congratulations, Jill. In Corbin. That was a fun OB clinic. Now we'll be doing those actual assessments on patients who just had their babies. You'll never again spend hours with a group organizing the most awesome legacy project in the world. Now you'll spend hours with patients and hope to leave a legacy of caring. You'll never again get to stand at a grill cooking hundreds of hot dogs in triple-digit temperatures at a community health fair. Paul. But who knows, you may end up doing that again because good nurses contribute to community service. You'll never again need to remember those little mnemonic devices like delirium, ample, ADPI for a test. But you better remember them for a patient because they will come in handy. You'll never again take an ATI exam. Now comes the NCLEX. You'll never again get to kill Mediman in a simulation. Now your patients will be the real thing. You'll never again get to view a Nick Becker-produced extra normal video for a class project, but you may get him to send you one if he has the time with his new job. You'll never again write 2 complete nursing diagnoses, including evidence by and related to, along with 2 goals for each of the 3 interventions in each goal, and rationales and evaluation and outcomes for each for a grade. Now you'll just do it for a patient. You'll never again spend an evening in the damp, musty, spiderweb-filled basement of Lakeview College of Nursing in Danville as tornadoes pass overhead. But you better know the disaster plan at the hospital where you are working. You'll never again have zombies referred to in a lecture or on an exam or in a graduation speech. Instead, you may feel like a zombie after a 12-hour shift. You'll never again need to write a paper on your own personal philosophy of nursing, but you will live it every day. You'll never again write or perform a song with your domestic partner, Brad, for grief and bereavement class on the loss of your child. But you will share grief, joy, and comfort with your parents, with your patients and their families. You'll never again have to tell your family and friends, you guys go ahead and I have to finish this paper or care plan or journal or study for an exam. Now you'll hope they understand when you tell them that you have to get called in on the unit due to a staffing shortage. You'll never again have to hear me say things in class like, but what about, and so let me get this straight. And finally, but in the book, but you'll probably say those things to doctors and nurses who are doing things a certain way because that's the way they've always done it. You'll never again pull an all-nighter to finish a paper or a care plan. Instead, you may be working 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. You'll never again spend your free Friday at research day, but you will attend professional education conferences to keep your license up to date. So in case you haven't noticed, there is a definite theme here. Everything you've learned and done in nursing school, you will actually use in the real world. We've survived a lot of tough times together and a lot of fun times together, and I hope we'll be able to turn to each other in the future for support, because nobody understands nursing like nurses. So I'll close with one last thing you'll never have again. You'll never have Leslie's mom saying a prayer for you right before you take a big test. Leslie probably will. But let's hope she says a prayer for all of us as we head out into the real world. Thank you.